Gem or junk? Howdy gamers, Patrick Hickey Jr. here, editor-in-chief of ReviewFix.com, bringing you the latest edition of Gem or Junk. This week out we're going to be playing King's Bounty: The Conqueror's Quest on the Sega Genesis. So, just to let you guys know, this game is a strategy game, and basically the way it works is like this dragon has poisoned the king, and has kind of like taken his entire like, you know, his kingdom. I can't speak English today. And what you have to do is, in a certain amount of time, 600 days to be exact, you have to reclaim all of the king's territory. So see this gnome right here that's following us? We're gonna have to fight him. So, alright, so now each warrior has their own type of movement, attack, strength. So like obviously peasants are weak, sprites can fly. They're not that strong though. See how I just took out 12 of them, so now the militia. We just killed 5 gnomes. Alright, so now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take out these peasants right here. Well, you know what, we'll take out the sprites. Okay. Boom. So, combat is a lot of fun. Early on in the beginning, it's pretty easy. So you're finding gold and you're finding weapons and stuff like that. But see now we have to fight the dwarves. The dwarves are a little bit tougher. So now we're going to try and take out the sprites. We killed 18 of them. Okay. Alright. So this was a game that I played like in the early 90s, and see how strong dwarves are? Like there's only 4 of them. Okay. Great music, really simple play, password save. This game definitely is the type of game that can grow on you over time. And I really liked, for a Genesis game, how much depth there was to the combat. So like there's even like there's ghosts and vampires, and depending on like what your level is, you can only carry so many different types of characters. So like you can only have 5 different types of warriors. Okay, and there's a lot of balance. You can balance out your team. So like I really like wolves. They're fast, but obviously like their defense sucks. So if you're gonna have archers are cool, but orcs are better because they're stronger. So it's like for a little kid, like way before Pokemon came out, this was something that I got into, and later on when Pokemon came out, this was something that I liked because I liked this. So now see, now we have a here we go, accept. Oh, see, I don't have the money. So here, like, shit, those guys are mad strong, they're gonna kick my ass. So like there's nomads, there's ogres. Okay, so we're gonna try and shoot these guys. Nothing happened. We may die here, because nomads are pretty strong. Dwarves are slow, and ogres are slow. Nomads are fast. They're like a better version of pikemen. Crap. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. So a lot of this is strategy, but as you guys are going to see, by the end of this, this fight, I'm not gonna have really like much of a team left, so I'm gonna have to go back to the kingdom and like rebuild my team. So the cool thing is that we have cornered those nomads, so they really can't do anything. So now we're gonna see if we can finish off those dwarves. We can't yet. What we have now. So now the nomads are gonna attack the militia. So now this is gonna be like a really slow battle, just like in the beginning of Pokemon. You know, when you're playing like those Cocooners, and they keep doing Harden. So this is kind of like what's going on here. But what happens is, like, this dragon or the bad guy, I forgot who it was, what he does is he kind of like pulls his resources to give like pieces of his power or pieces of like smaller castles to here we go, pieces of the kingdom to other criminals. So before you can go and attack this main guy, what you're gonna do is like you're gonna go and beat all of the small kingdoms and reclaim them and stuff. There's just a lot to do in this game, and this is like one of the most underrated games on the Sega Genesis. Like, I can literally play this game for 10 hours straight, just because it's just a ton of fun and there's so much depth. Again, in the beginning it's a little slow because you don't have really access to great teams, like to great warriors and stuff like that. But as it goes on, there we go. See, we beat them, but our team got depleted big time, so crap, we gotta run. Oh man. So we're probably not gonna make it out of this. So we're gonna try and take out the peasants, which is fine. Peasants are cool because you can get a lot of them and they're pretty powerful, but they have like 0 defense. Okay, so now if we're smart, what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and then we're going to take out the wolves. So then it's just like a 2-on-1 here. And they killed off my militia. This is going to be pretty close. Oh man. So it's like 0 and 0. So it's like 3 and 3 now. Oh my god. 2 and 2. So the only thing that I have on my side is that the ogre is really slow. So now it's 2 against 1. They killed one of my pikemen, so I got no more. So I just gotta hope this guy's gonna keep getting closer and closer to me. We got 1 left. So as you guys can see, like, battling gets pretty intense. So it's 10 against 1 here. But archers aren't really great in hand-to-hand combat, obviously, so there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna actually run back to the kingdom. So now I should have some dough. I should have some money and cash. Money, cash, hoes. And now, oh, see, now I can get 60 militia. Before I can only get 30. So now I'm gonna get 60 of those. Get some more archers. Get some more pikemen. So now I have like a new team, which is pretty gangster. So now you can kind of see get new contract. So Murray the Miser, that's going to be like the first guy that we go for. We can rent a boat. We don't have enough gold, which kind of stinks. So we'll just walk around. We'll kill some more people. Kind of like run from the dwarf. So we just finished our first week. Peasant way. So now we can get peasants. So we can only afford 41, but we'll just get them for the time being. And we don't want to fight that ogre yet. So we'll see if that dwarf is still over there. Kind of don't want to fight him either. Those are elves. Those elves are pretty cool. Okay, so who's this? Castle Voltar. Princess Emiola. So we're not ready for her because we don't have a contract for her. But anyway, before we get into this, like, hardcore, because, I mean, this video could be, like, forever. You guys have to know that in terms of, like, gem or junk, this game is an absolute gem. As you guys can see, this is pretty simplistic strategy, RPG action, but it's so much fun. You totally, like, get into everything, and it's something that you can definitely use to just kill a ton of time. So, gem or junk, absolute gem. Play it right now. You will appreciate it. And I usually don't say this very often, but yeah. Even if you can't get it, emulate it. That's how I'm playing it right now. So, I have it on Sega Genesis, but it's like one of those like lunch break games where like I had to play. So, I'll see you guys later.
Gem or Junk is brought to you by Brooklyn Video Games, where you can buy, sell, and trade your favorite video games and systems. For more information, head to www.facebook.com/Brooklyn Video Games or call 347-314-3267.